Mary, thank you so much for joining us again on Newsday. We understand that you have the spokesperson of the NCAA with you there. Please go ahead.
Yes, it's still on the conversation about the international flights, the strike extending to international flights, and then by midnight of today, we will no longer be able to, have international flights touch down in the airports because of the strike. But before now, over the weekend, there was this conversation and controversy about some Nigerians, about 61 Nigerians who were on their way from the U.S. to the Abuja Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja, who were stranded using Air France in Chad. And then, of course, the Nigerian government, through the minister and the NCAA, had said that they were going to try to, get Air France to airlift those passengers in Chad. Some of them arrived yesterday, and the NCAA spokesperson had just informed us today that this morning the others have also touched down in Abuja. So far, there's none of these Nigerian air travelers still stuck in Chad. I'm being joined now by the spokesperson of the NCAA, Michael Achimogu. Michael, thank you so much for joining us on Newsday. Tell us, could you give us some updates on how the federal government has been able to tackle the issue of these Nigerians who were stuck in Chad from the U.S.?
Yeah, thank you. So right from the beginning, the NCAA and the Honorable Minister were on top of the situation, like I said before. And I'm proud to announce that all of the 61 passengers have arrived at Abuja from N'Djamena, Chad. Originally, the airline, Air France, had suggested bringing in the passengers today, all of them. But we insisted that the time frame was too long and inconveniencing for passengers, and they do whatever necessary. We even suggested having them charter a local airline to bring in the passengers. But, thankfully, the airline also were cooperative given the situation, and they were able to airlift some of the passengers yesterday. The rest of them came in just before 10 a.m. this morning. Also happy because this is coming before the international airspace will shut down, owing to the strike action,
Yeah, we understand that's the starting off by 12 midnight of today, but between now and 12 midnight is about over maybe another 9 hours. I mean, how about other Nigerians, who are still, expected to be coming in on this international flights?
Yeah, credit to the labor unions. They took into cognizance the fact that there were already aircraft airborne en route Nigeria, and they did say in their statements that they will allow those people to land. So enough notice has been given to everybody. From 12 a.m. the airspace we expect it to be shut to further international flights for now, until we hope there's a conclusion to this impasse. Also, with the situation from Chad, the luggage of the passengers are still inaccessible in the damaged part of the aircraft, the original aircraft from Charles de Gaulle. However, the engineers of the airline are working hard to send in those luggage. And let's not also forget that passengers who are affected by that situation in Chad can actually file for claims for compensation. I dropped a link by which they can file for those claims on my Twitter handle, X handle, and hopefully we'll see this through to the very end.
When you look around, you see local passengers who are still hopeful that, the airlines, something would be done and the airlines will be able to, airlift them to other parts of the country where they are going to. Is this going to be the situation?
Well, this unfortunately is not dependent on us or the airlines. This is dependent on negotiations between the union and government. However, all consumer protection officers of the NCAA are on ground, working from outside the terminal because they too have been removed from their offices. But we are here. I'm here. I'm sweating. We've been here since last night. To alleviate the inconvenience to passengers. The NCAA will be meeting with all of the airlines today virtually tonight by 8 p.m. and we'll discuss some of these things, see how we can, alleviate the inconvenience to passengers.
Right, thank you so much, Michael Achimogu, spokesperson of the NCAA. Arise TV would be on top of that situation to bring you updates on the goings on within the aviation space.
All right, thank you very much, Mary Chinda, for your time.